Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Lillian Coley, and this is Keeping It Real with Dr. Lil. I want to get right to it, everybody. I just found out on today that the California judge has awarded Mr. Carter $119,000 in attorney fees and denied our motion for reconsideration as it relates to no subject jurisdiction. You heard it, everybody. At the end of the day, according to this particular order that I got in the judgment, that nothing can be, he can't receive anything or get any money until the bankruptcy case that we're working on is done. Now, we all know what the bankruptcy case is about, the same thing. So we understand it to be true that the information that this judge got in California, apparently she said that somebody saying fraud about their properties is protective speech when we know it's not. Right? So in other words, they, according to the information we receive, they do not investigate in regard to whether the person saying what they're saying is truthful. It's just all of what they said. In this regard, there was no jurisdiction. So because Mr. Carter did not say that that what he was saying was illegal, therefore, because he said it wasn't illegal, he said it was legal. Therefore, that they're saying now that those words were legit. No, they were not. So at any rate, we thought that the judge, you can look at the facts according to the law and not look at the merits and not make a judgment on it, but look at what's there. In this case, you have to have a legitimate premise or a foundational order, not an order, but a foundational case. In our case, it was not. Since it was fraud from the beginning, there wasn't no premise, and that's the whole problem to this whole thing. So we're going to go work with that, so to speak. But we did understand, we were told that this judge was not going to make the decision, that she was going to kick it down the can. She was going to put it on a stay, but I told her she can go ahead and make the decision. So she made the decision, and she made a decision to give him money for telling false information for anti Slapp fees in New Jersey. Nobody's going to give anybody money when an underage girl is involved and fraud is involved. That's just not going to happen. So on yesterday, just so happens, yesterday, I think her order came in about 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock for this time. And then about 12 o'clock yesterday, Ramir Satterwhite submitted something in regard to his mother being underage to the bankruptcy court. And all I know is right after he submitted something to the bankruptcy court regarding his mother being underage and why all this stuff is happening, at about 5 o'clock, 5:30, she comes out with this. That's all I know. So at any rate, believe me, everybody, there won't be nothing. Nobody's going to get any kind of award fees for something they shouldn't have been saying and doing, which caused these problems to occur in the first place. That was the very reason we were there. And because of those void and fraudulent orders, those things were put on my property. And that's why we're in bankruptcy court. So I wanted to get on here very quickly just to give you what was going on. It is what it is. We're not going to be doing anything with it. I did already appeal it. It's on appeal. So I wanted you to hear from me first. Yes, yes, yes. So when you hear about it, it's just, for me, I think it's media stuff. But at the end of the day, I don't really care anyway. Either way, I am going to trust God. Read my lips. I'm going to trust God because God loves justice and he knows when things are done wrong. And when the law is on your side, because you may be a minority or female or not have an attorney, they just don't want it to happen. But the truth won't prevail. You watch what I tell you. Just keep watching, everybody. The truth will prevail. So the judge decided to do what she did and said nothing can be awarded until after bankruptcy. So bankruptcy is going to be the case where everybody can watch. They'll see the truth come out and the information. And then thankfully, the Department of Justice is overseeing it. So therefore, here it is again. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a long road, y'all, for right now anyway. We're just going to check in and let you know what's going on. All is well, all is good. I am still trusting God, no matter what. Because like I said, when the truth is on your side, and you know the truth is always going to set you free. But yeah, we were told that the things would probably be kicked down the can or kicked over here and kicked over here. But the bankruptcy court we won't have that problem with that, because that court is a different type of court. It has a higher standard and is there to look at a narrow scope of something that happened with the property that led to this came from the fraud. So you can't escape it, right? So at the end of the day, yes, that's what happened to California. So that case is on appeal right now as we speak. It just came out yesterday. I found out about it about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock today. And here I am with you guys about 5 p.m. on the 14th. So we'll talk, everybody. Just wanted to keep you updated. This is Dr. Lillian Coley, keeping it real with Dr. Lil. We're all good. Everything's good here. We're going to trust God no matter what. We kind of knew what was going on, because when you have different forums and different judges involved in district court, nobody wants to get their hands dirty. But at the end of the day, somebody's got to be accountable for what's going on. We'll see how God works this out, because the facts are the facts, and nothing can change that. Everybody, nothing can change it. Thank you so much. This is Dr. Lillian Coley, and this is Keeping It Real with Dr. Lil. Be encouraged, everybody. Be encouraged, be encouraged, be encouraged. Thank you all.